Hey everybody, this is Jack with Quantum Conversation, and I would like to talk about something that I think is very interesting that I have considered maybe related to our situation at hand with our universe within the realm of quantum physics. Okay, this is going to sound really weird, but from what I've studied, it seems like it may be a potential theory. And from what I've seen, I haven't seen anyone talk about it, um, unless I've just missed it, which is totally possible. So if I have, you know, nothing hasn't been thought of, right? So, basically, one thing that I thought was kind of interesting is what if, what if our universe that we're studying is really a black hole? Now, before everyone goes crazy, I'm serious about this. There are a lot of scientific things that we do not understand, and a lot of scientific attributes that are quite interesting from what I see that could very well make our universe a black hole. And that may be also why we are struggling to see the life outside of this universe. Um, Now, this is going to sound very interesting and very weird, but then again, Nicholas Copernicus sounded very interesting and very weird to the point of being called a heretic when he decided to propose his theories. So I'm going to say my theories no matter how crazy they sound or not, and whatever. So I sort of think our universe might be a black hole, and I'm going to go into some ideas as to why. All right, well, with black holes, from what I've gathered, we have never been able to go inside of a black hole, correct? And see anything in there, right? So we really don't know what happens when that star implodes and everything collapses and turns into that super dense thing, okay? So think about it. When you have a black hole, it creates its own internal gravity, right? So gravity is going to hold things together. There's got to be like a central vertex. There's got to be like a central point, right? All right. And then you've got this. So you've got a vertex and it spins out. Sorry, I'm not going to use any form of mathematical terminology. You want to get that? Go talk to people I went to high school with who did, who teach calculus now for a living, all right? Seriously. I was a mathlete, but don't ask right now. I'm here to propose ideas. I'm not here to give you the math. If you want that, give me some time and I'll write a fucking paper and find some fucking formulas for you, but not right now. So, one thing that I think is interesting is we have our planets, we have our sun. Our sun is stasis, right? And our planets go all around the sun, okay? And these orbits, obviously. I know I'm saying things you already know, but just think about it. So we have things going in a complete orbit. And when you think about it, the sun is kind of like the vertex point, right? Think about it. And then everything is rotating and rotating and rotating. And it's going in a circle, almost like a whirlpool. And I can't talk today, but whirlpools, they go in a circle and they get tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter until they get to the vertex. All right? Well, that sort of reminds me of what a black hole is in a lot of ways. Now, if a black hole has gravity, gravity would create that type of spin around and around and around and around. So that could be going on in a black hole. It's enclosed inside of its circle with the vertex, which would be the sun. With the sun could already be a dead star. Our universe could literally already be a dead universe. Everything could have already collapsed and been sucked in, and that could be how we have gotten our planets. That could be how we have the sun. Who's to say that when the star collapses and creates a black hole, that there is no light inside of it? We don't know. No one's ever gone in there and lived that, or if they're aware of it, no one's ever gone in there and lived to tell about it, right? And come back out, supposedly. Which may not necessarily be true either. We really don't know. And that brings me to like 1,000 other conversations. But when you think about it, that could be the case. What if when the star implodes, it still is a star? A burning star that is dying, but yet it is no longer visible to the world. What if that's the case? And if that's the case, once that thing collapses, what if the gravity of all of that pulls in an entire planetary system and makes it look like its own little galaxy, makes it look like its own universe? What if that is the case? It could be possible. To add on to that, we have the situation with dark matter. What is dark matter? It's this pressure, right? It's this force that keeps coming in, you know, and it's taking over everything, and it's everywhere in the galaxy. No one has an explanation for what exactly it is. Okay, people are working on it. At least that's where I left off in science. So if we, sorry, that's a little bit old. So if someone has an explanation, please tell me, because I'd like to know what it is. But I know it was a vast research last time I checked it. And when you think about it, it's kind of an interesting concept. What is dark matter? What is that? What is that creating pressure? Okay, and pressure, again, black holes have crushing pressure. So we have said. So again, what if we are inside of a black hole? And what if that, I'm sorry, my cat is in the box that I have this thing on. She's gonna have to forgive me. I don't know right now. Just ignore it. But what if that is literally the case? What if our universe is a black hole? Now, there's so much more to it than that, because how did it happen? That's what I'm going to talk about in the next video. And what are the implications involving time and time travel and the folding of time? That's also interesting. And what are the implications about what is outside of this black hole? That is the other interesting topic to think about. Oh my god, this cat, I swear. Alright, anyways, I'm going to end this video now before the cat ends it for me.